Greetings, Earthlings, wisdom keepers, wisdom seekers. Welcome back to WizdomDropz, your source for daily drops of wisdom and savvy cat astrology. This is your new moon and Cancer video for Scorpio, the second half, that is, of the prediction through Pisces. I sincerely apologize for the iPhone storage issues, even though I just did a backup last night as to make sure that we would have time to talk. You know, I don't know what happened. Technology can't stand it. Mercury hasn't fully gotten out of shadow. Whatever, let's us move forward. If you didn't already see the previous video for the first half Scorpio, be sure to check it out. Timestamps are all over the place so that you have the info. If you missed that, however, I do offer a WizdomDropz astrology course right now. It's a 3-month intensive program about to begin. The registration deadline is quickly approaching, right around the corner, within the next 2 weeks. So be sure to join us if you want to join us for my all facts, straightforward, fun and done and knowledge gained in 3 months intensive program, or if you want a reading, WizdomDropz allsies@gmail.com. Now, Scorpio, we were in the middle of talking all about your 6th to 9th house square between the Mars and Chiron conjunction and Mercury. I think that through your beliefs and your philosophies and everything, and how you've been thinking about those global beliefs and worldly beliefs, you're going to be realizing how your day-to-day 6th house habits, hobbies, and so forth have been causing you pain. Something about your beliefs is changing right now because Mercury is there delivering you the divine message of, hey, this is how you've been thinking globally, or about your philosophy on the world, your perspective on the world, and this is how it's been affecting you in the 6th house. Deal with it. 6th house is where we're like enslaved to something, whether that's work or other hobbies that don't serve us or do serve us, as it may be. So just be aware, Scorps, if something's coming up that you know you need to address in that vein of things that I just mentioned, then address it. Be proactive, because Saturn's around, and Saturn don't play. He will bring down the hammer. Saturn is in your 3rd house of business right now as well. So if you're a business owner and you're not getting the memo on something, and you know that the memo's in front of your face, read the damn memo, because it's going to help you in the long haul. You feel? That's all I got to say to you on that, Scorps. The next aspect and final aspect happening during this new moon that I want to talk to you about, Scorpio, is Venus is squaring Neptune, okay? And that's happening between your 8th and 5th house. So other people's belonging and debt, Venus, that's money, money, money. Venus is money, and the 8th house is money. 8th house is other people's money, borrowed money, donated money, contingencies upon money that is not fully your money, okay? 8th house, okay? Investment money, okay? That's squaring the 5th house. So something to do with Neptune in the 5th. Maybe you've had an investment loan in your business, 5th house, okay? That's all about your passion projects and what you create. 5th house, that's actually coming back and you're realizing, wait, that wasn't so practical, or wait, I can't keep up with this same pattern of depending on other people's finances constantly to fund my passion projects. That's something that is like coming to light for you to deal with. So deal with it, Scorpios. If that's coming up for you, deal with it. On the flip side, it could be like an opportunity is presenting itself for you to take other people's money to invest in your business, and it feels divinely inspired and aligned. But because there is a square aspect here, it is a manifesting aspect, 90-degree angle, and there tends to be more tension around it. If it is for the better and the good, and you know it's good and true and on track with your life and in divine flow, then obviously you got to trust your life. You got to trust yourself. You got to do what you know you need to do, Scorpio. You have good intuition, follow it. However, if you know that you shouldn't be doing this, that there's something in your gut that's telling you, I don't think so. No, I don't think this is actually the right move, but it makes sense on paper. But in your body, it's just like, no, no, no. Trust your feelings for the love of Goddess and creation. Trust your feelings, because it's a new moon in Cancer, and that's all about feelings, okay? And it's in your 9th house of beliefs and philosophies. So again, listen to your intuition. Don't shy away from that under this new moon, Scorps, okay? Thank you. May the stars be with you. If you want the course, if you want a reading, WizdomDropz@gmail.com. Deuces. We out on the Scorpio train. Pisces! Hey, Pisces. Pisces, I had some storage phone issues, so I'm hoping this video is not going to cut out, because that would be hella annoying, but we're going to fly through it so that you can get all the juicy details, okay? The new moon itself is happening between your 5th and 11th house cusp, in your 5th house specifically, Pisces. So your children, if you have children, are going to be heavily activated under this. It's also opposing Saturn, so there might be some authority issues, some disciplinary issues, some growing up issues that you're dealing with in relationship to your personal children, Pisces, or your passion projects, your businesses, your creations, okay? That's the 5th house. And Saturn is there like reality check moment, because it's opposing the sun and the moon in this instance of their together togetherness in the new moon in Cancer. Also, it's in a late degree of Cancer, so some emotional turmoil and trauma is very likely. But it's being activated with your 11th house. The 11th house is your higher dreams, your aspirations, your goals in the world, okay? Things that are going to bring you real, juicy, delicious rewards. 11th house, networks of people, okay? Something with your networks, though, is you can build it. You can build that dream. That dream can come true, but Saturn is there opposing this new moon, telling you it can only come with hard work, dedication, persistence over time, grind. It has grind written all over the sky during this new moon. And if it's in your 11th house, then you know what? The dreams are there for you to have, Pisces, but it's up to you as to whether or not you want to be involved in that long haul game, okay? That's what's happening. Now, moving on, your 2nd and your 5th house are experiencing a square between that Mars and Chiron conjunction and Mercury. So Mars and Chiron are in your 2nd house of money, okay? What you possess. And that's the wounded healer. Chiron is wounded, and Mars is there like a malefic, and he's lighting up the wounded healer. So where is your own inner marshmallow where you are wounded, but you also give from and you also heal from? Something is activating your money there. Now, Mars is in good dignity in that 2nd house, so you could be gaining money, Pisces, but at the same time, it's conjunct Chiron, so there's something painful about it. There's something that's bringing up something wounded and deep within you, Pisces, that you yourself are recognizing maybe for the first time. So pay attention to what's coming up around money and your feelings. Trust your feelings. It's a new moon in Cancer. Trust your feelings. That is being squared by the 5th house, Mercury there. So if you've been doing something like investing in your kids, okay, and that's causing you financial struggle and pain, think again. If you've been doing something like working a lot with your business and something about how you've been thinking about and communicating about your business, it could even be marketing with your business with Mercury in that 5th house, okay? That's in square with your money. So you could be investing at this time in marketing for your business. Mercury in the 5th, square the 2nd house, Mars and Chiron conjunction, and that could be causing you some pain and also bringing up some painful energy, but manifesting more opportunity for you to build something. There's a catch-22 energy to this whole dynamic of this square, but I do want to let you know that the opportunity is there to capitalize on it and to make money, because this is an activation between, you know, those two houses. So period, point blank, it is an opportunity, but just be aware of the emotional undercurrents and pay attention to your emotions. Do not ignore the fact that Saturn is opposing this new moon. Do not ignore that hard work, dedication, and time is going to take time to do whatever you want to do under this new moon influence for the next month. If you start it now, it will take extra time, hard work, persistence. But Saturn crystallizes anything that you do dedicate yourself to, so it's just a matter of time, okay, Pisces? Realize that. If the time is right to start something of that flavor, then do it. But if it's not and your emotions are telling you now is not the time, if your feeling is telling you, your intuition, your Pisces intuition is telling you it's not the time, listen to the intuition. It's a new moon in Cancer. Finally, for you Pisces, you have a square between the 4th house and the 1st house with Venus and Neptune. Venus is in the 4th, Neptune's in the 1st. So you have been highly spiritualized over the last period of Neptune being in your sign, okay? But it's squaring Venus, in the 4th. So at home, where have you been disillusioning yourself? Where have you been believing something that you wanted to believe because it was so beautiful and sparkly and dazzling and gorgeous, but you